welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, we are doing a hair tutorial today. We're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. I don't really have any debriefing. Just thank you for being here, and I hope you continue to watch through the entire video because my watch time, we won't talk about that, but watch the whole entire video. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing we're gonna do is take your Eco Styler gel. Mine is black castor and flaxseed oil. That's what it looked like or whatever. And I'm gonna just put it around my whole head. Like when I say a bunch, girl, I mean a bunch. And that's how we rocking.
I'm looking over here because that's where the mirror's at.
You're just gonna take your crusty, dusty brush and we're just gonna brush it up into a half pony. So we just gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
But yeah, you just gonna keep brushing until you get your desired sleekness.
Cause I had worn it in this style already for a couple days, and then I did a questions on Instagram asking what you guys wanted to see, and a couple of you actually said a hair tutorial on this hairstyle, and I was gonna redo it today anyways, so I was like, why not just film it while I redo it? So you honestly don't need to tie it so tight, because what I used to do was just tie it in a ponytail and then start wrapping the extensions in, but honestly you don't even need to tie it so tight, because I found out how to make your hair like snatch. Because I would tie it in a ponytail and the ponytail would never be, it would never be as tight as I wanted it to be, and then I would keep redoing it and I'd be like pulling out my hair. So now what I do is I tie it kind of like loose. Like this is loose. It may look tight, but like it's loose, honey. Like you see all this extra space, like it's loose, you know? It's just like a regular like Nike, the headbands or whatever, but this is like a really old one that I just use for this specifically. Take it and I go like this, and then I squeeze it, and then I don't fuck it up. So what you're gonna do is continue wrapping. I don't know if you guys saw what I just did, but you're just gonna keep wrapping it. So when you get to the back, you're gonna cross them over, just like you are on the front. Cross, back, cross. And it's gonna feel loose the first time you do it, but then when you keep doing it, it just gets tighter and tighter. And then when you get to like your desired like height, I think this is pretty good, then you're just gonna take it and tie, like you could just tie it one time, like you know, like when you're tying your shoes and before you even do any of the bow thing, just tie it one time, and then it should look something like this, like a little thing in the back. So now at this point, what I like to do is get some more Eco Styler on a toothbrush, and then go ahead and lay some edges real quick. The last time y'all saw me with this style, I didn't use this headband, so it didn't look like a genie kind of vibe, which is kind of the vibe that I low-key wanted. only because I like it when it's like higher. I don't know, it just looks cuter. It looks like you have more hair added when you really don't. I don't know, I just like it. I'm kind of learning to embrace my widow's peak. So what I do is I just pull all the hair back and then I just accentuate the two biggest ones on the side, because honestly, this is like the natural way that my edges go. So I'm gonna take another brush. This one has bristles that are less deep than this one, and I'm just gonna brush over the back of my head just to make sure it's flat. Now I'm going to grab my scarf. I'm just gonna take it, put it over my edges, behind my ears. And wrap it. I know you guys are like, what is her hair even doing right now? So it looks crazy. If you have curly hair, then you know how your hair can get after a few days of being in a style or a bun or whatever protective style, because your hair is trying to shed and there's nowhere for extra hair to go, so it just looks hella matted and disgusting. But right now I'm just gonna take some Jamaican black castor oil. You can get this from like your local beauty supply. So you could brush it out. That's probably the smart thing to do, to brush this out, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna go ahead and split it into 3 sections, and I'm gonna start braiding the hair down. When you get to the bottom, you could use any type of tie that you want. I recommend using a regular hair tie and tying it a bunch of times. So your braid should look something like this, real cute. So all you're gonna do is take the track and you're gonna put the bobby pin through the track like so, and then you're just going to pin that into the hair tie.
Wrapping around the hair. The more you wrap, the higher you're gonna go. But you kind of want to do this like gradually. You don't want to just like go up higher by chunks.
And then when you get to the end of your track, that's when you're gonna take another bobby pin. And it should be going through the track and into the inside of the braid. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's like the best that I can do at describing it. This is just an alternative to people that like to like glue their tracks and stuff, because this, you can take it out whenever you want. There's no mess, no damage to your hair. Normally, like with each track, I'll like flip sides. So the first side will go on the left and the next track will go on the right. Cause it like the hair just ends up falling that way, just cause that's how it was put in. And I don't like that, so. If you want it to go to one side, then by all means go ahead, but I want it to just fall straight back. So I'm gonna do the same thing when you get to the end of the track. If you're wondering where I got these bundles from, I have no idea where they're from. My best friend gave me these for my birthday, so I don't have any, you know, hair plug or anything that I can help y'all out with. And this is real hair. Pretty sure it was body wave hair. sure that you're wrapping flat and that you're not wrapping to where like you're not wrapping it like this, you're wrapping it flat on the hair, because otherwise the hair might start sticking up, and we don't want that because it is kind of a genie ponytail and it might start sticking up just because of the direction of the ponytail itself. So you're gonna try and want to keep it as flat as possible. So once you get to this point, kind of go in front of where your hairband is, kind of like overlap just a little bit, and then go around one more time. And then this is when you're gonna grab your piece. You don't have to put gel on it, you can if you want to, but I don't think that that's necessary. You're gonna want to cover this track. You're gonna want to combine this little tail that you have from your headband and the piece of hair that you wrapped around the base, and then you're just gonna bobby pin it. And then, I mean, now you can pretty much go ahead and slide this off. The bobby pin I also just put in is pink, so if you guys see something pink, that's what it is, because I'm gonna switch it out as soon as I'm done with the video, because I ran out of black bobby pins right next to me. I didn't feel like getting up. So normally what I do when I'm done is I'll spritz it with like some leave-in conditioner or some sort of like lightweight product, or like maybe some mousse or something, because I like to go for that wet look. Like I always normally do that type of look. I don't feel like doing all that today, so we're not gonna do that today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking to this video, even though I know it was kind of poorly filmed. Let me know if you guys are interested in these types of videos, or if you want me to film more hair tutorials or like makeup tutorials. The last makeup video I did didn't do too well, even though it was trending at the time, so I was like, but yeah, maybe I'll drop like my skincare routine or something, which is on Instagram, by the way. Do you hear these children? And don't forget to subscribe before you leave, because I know you'll be watching every single video anyways. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later.